Printed the switch dock here on these two pieces, and then I'm just gonna try and sand these down today. I've got to get this painted, potentially for a client and whatnot, but as you can see, I printed this on the Anycubic Cobra Max, an older printer, but I got some gaps here I'd like to fill up, sand this down. Yeah, and you can see the layer lines on these pretty well. Honestly, I haven't messed with the settings on my printer. I bought this used, and I've been printing on it with no issues, but I could probably make these look a lot nicer if I went in and messed with the settings. But yeah, so we're gonna start with sanding. I got my girl's little fucking nail Dremel thing. I'll have to go get an upgraded one, but it honestly works well. It does the trick. So yeah, we're just gonna start. I'm gonna start sanding this. Yeah, so like right now I'm just trying to get the big fucking blobs, the worst of it, and then I'm gonna come through and either with some Bondo-esque material, go and fill the worst of it, get rid of these layer lines, and then come through and sand it again. But right now, I'm just trying to get the worst of the worst, like here. Smooth this out just a little bit. Really makes it look a lot nicer. Get all the barbs off right there. Just like this. Recording myself gets shit in my eyes, so safety first, guys. So this side is honestly like the worst. It's got a lot more fine details, a lot bigger. Took twice as long as the other half. So this one will take the longest to sand, but the other one should go faster. And like I mentioned before, I'm not going for an exact finish because obviously I'm going to be pasting over this with some sort of putty. But it's really just getting the worst bulbs out, smoothing out what I can, and then going from there. And then, you know, take your normal safety precautions. I got the windows open in this room. My front door's open. You don't want to be breathing in any of this shit. I do have a mask that I might end up putting on, but I'll probably wait until I'm actually sanding with my sander. Yeah, these wings, or these little horns, ears, whatever, I'm going to have to Bondo them a little more. This is supposed to print with no supports, and like I said, I've got a very old printer. I'm actually hoping to upgrade here soon. I bought it used, paid very little for it, and it's produced some good quality prints, but probably time for an upgrade. Yeah, and obviously, I mean, key is not to over sand anything, be delicate. Rather under sand than over sand, personally, I think. But maybe not. Seems logical. You can also, like, because some of the details might not be as sharp, you can use the sander to kind of carve out and really get those ridges, because these are supposed to be flames. So I can really get in there and make sure it's going to be flowy and flame-like. If the printer didn't do a good job. Next printer, next weekend, it'll be the Creality CR30, so I'll probably do an unboxing. Obviously, it's an older printer, but I'm getting it new. Really, I want to be able to do long, full swords. Yeah, I don't know. People say 3D printing is like hard, and it's, I don't know. I got into it not that long ago. The first fucking printer I bought was the Anycubic X6KS. It's actually over. It's in this room. It just finished printing. It's been printing like minifigs, Warhammer figs, D&D. Beautiful quality on it, way better than this, but it's small. It's tiny compared to my Anycubic Cobra. So, but yeah, learning on resin printing that one was easy. I fucking set it up right out of the box and was printing that same day. So this one took a little more to get used to. It's massive. I do full helmets and stuff, which I'm sure I'll showcase, because I got to do the same thing with that. I got to sand it down and Bondo it and smooth it out. It needs work, so I'll probably have a video of that soon here. Oh yeah, okay. Look at that. Way better. I'm still gonna have to put a little Bondo because there's a couple holes, but infinitely better. And this is getting hot. I think it's about to die, so. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how much when I prime this is gonna show through or not, so it's like, what do I try priming it to see how many of these gas filled up, or do I Bondo it first? To test it out, I'll probably Bondo this one for sure, because like I said, this one's a lot better, I think. Like, I mean, obviously you can still see the layer lines and whatnot, but I think the just regular layer lines will get covered up by primer. Anyway, so yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll sand this one down, and then I'm gonna go prime this one and see how it turns out. See what we gotta get. See, but even this one might use, you could use some Bondo. Yeah. Well, let's get the. Okay, hell yeah. It's getting there. Like I said, this one's not as bad. Hasn't died yet, so keep on trucking. This is like the worst spot right here, so we're gonna.
All about rhythmic, grease, evenly. Trying to get it all.
Look at that. Slowly getting there.
So I'm gonna spin that all the way around. God damn, my nose.
Oh yeah, that's smoothing right out. I'm probably get this all the way out and just prime it. It's good. Yeah, like I said, it's really just about being methodical, and it's better to shave off a little at a time than hammering down and trying to get it all at once. Oh, it died. Okay. But yeah, so no, I mean, that looks, I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell, but yeah, it looks way better than it did. Okay, so I gotta go plug this in, charge it. I'm gonna go dust myself off. But yeah, so no, I'm gonna get that plugged in, and then I'm gonna finish sanding these and Bondo them, and then I'll probably prime them. So the next video will probably be painting. But yeah, so now you just sand it down. Obviously it's just patience and whatnot, but let's see, can we turn the camera around? No, I don't think so. But yeah, as you can see here, even this looks a million times better than it did. So yeah, there's still a couple holes right there and shit I'm gonna patch. God, I'm really bad at this, but yeah, okay.